And then, of course, we go through why community is important, which is I'm talking about, things like customer satisfaction, customer connection. These things are really, really powerful. Finding connection and maintaining that is really important. And I'll add one more thing. When you're building your online community, there's a certain shamelessness that you're going to have to develop. Real shamelessness. You're going to have to be able to come to a meeting and say, my name is so-and-so, and I have this podcast, and I want you to listen to it. Please subscribe on this link. That shamelessness is critical. If you cannot develop that shamelessness, then the path to monetization is dead. You need to be shameless. That's the first part. If you forget everything I've said today, please remember that. Shamelessness is really critical. As shameless as a matatu driver. It's the most important thing, right? You just have to be in the lane. When you are in the lane, you have to pick up your passenger. Whether or not there's traffic behind you, pick up your passenger and keep going. And you have to do this. You have to really think about your podcast as something that is very much a part of your brand and a part of your personality when people meet you. If people know you and they don't know about your podcast, then you're not shameless enough. You need to be more shameless, yeah? Collaboration is also a really critical part of the audio storytelling. This industry is very small, so working with different people is really critical because they can open you up to different markets, different communities, but they can also help to bump you up, in terms of your views. The more you work with people, the more effective your work will be. At this point in our industry growth, it's more important that you're able to collaborate well than that you're very, very good. I'll tell you that. If you're very, very good but you don't collaborate well, I'm sorry, we're not going to be here very long. Distribution. At this point in the industry, please distribute everywhere. If there's a new guy from Pakistan who wants a new podcasting platform, put your podcast there as soon as possible. Of course, read the fine print, but the more you can distribute at this point is going to be better because, like I told you earlier, 1 billion hours a day, okay? That's what's happening, 1 billion hours a day. So you have to be discovered. And it's very difficult to be discovered if you're only in one platform. You have to be in as many places that you can be discovered as possible, and you should do as much as you can. And of course, if you can get pro hosting, please do that. It costs money, but please do it. And then also, the normal rules of content distribution. Have your long-form content that lives in the cloud on a preferred hosting platform, but also have your short-form content that can be on cross-platforms, other types of platforms. So you can put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, it's short-form, but basically you're using this to market, yeah?